Hello and welcome to Michelle's Life on Repeat. I am trying to get back on that horse and ride again, and it is very, very hard. It's been a hard month, and I'm out walking my dog today, and it is 59 degrees, brr, cold. We should be up in the 99s in a couple of days, but for now, it is cold. But like I said, I am trying to get back up, coming out of depression and bouts of intense anxiety. It is a slow progress. It is a moment by moment, each breath at a time. One day you're up, one day you're down. One day you're half the day is excellent, and you turn a corner and you're hit with it again against the wall, and you just have to learn to breathe again, and it's just crazy. And for those of you out there that are struggling with it, I sympathize with you. I understand where you're at, and I send you my love and my encouragement. Some of the things I've been trying to do repeatedly is take Miss Bella on her walk. That helps me get out of the house. I haven't done it in 3 days because we had some really high temperatures, but yesterday was a really high anxiety day for me, so my coping mechanism is to crawl back into bed. So, but here I am. Yesterday is over and today has begun, and I'm 2 feet upright and I'm walking. So don't give up, guys. Don't give up. This morning, as I was doing my getting ready, I had that old familiar radiator fluid smell, which for me is generally part of an aura before I have a migraine. Yuck. But I kind of ignored it, and I'm out here on a walk, not too far from home. Hopefully it doesn't manifest into anything. I did have to take quite a few migraine tablets this last week. It's no fun. Luckily, the pain in the brain isn't at a high 8 or 9 because of the preventative medicine that I'm on, but there's some things for free on the curb. I can't pass up free. There was a table I just went by. She was putting out harvesting her vegetables for free. I might have to make a second loop, see if I can find some zucchini. I don't think I grew any this year. But luckily the migraine pain hasn't been intense, but it's been enough there to disturb my life and my ability to drive and to do things. So struggling with that still. And I had my every 3-month Botox and got the disappointing news that my doctor is going to be leaving the practice. Oh gosh, and I just clung to him and said, no, please tell me where you're going. I will follow you. I will hunt you down. I will fly in for your practices. Hopefully we can find out where he's moving to. He did say he's staying in the area, just with a different practice. But it's so hard to find, across the street safely here, it's so hard to find a neurologist who listens, cares, and wants to come up with strategies to make your life successful with as minimal migraines as possible. And he is one of few that actually do the Botox treatments in our town. So I hope I can find out where he goes and fit into his new practice. And inside my grow room, things are still growing and doing their thing. Even my love of orchids, some days I couldn't even come in here. It's been a rough month. And some days these guys have gone 3 days without water, these mounts. Of course, I've noticed that the roots grow really well when they're reaching for water and they haven't got it. But I have tried my best to stay up on everything. This little guy is just loving life in that new licorice pot container. Remember, we up-potted her to the red vines. She's got some roots galore. I have decided that I have a lot of space, a lot of table space. I have a lot of light, and I wanted to try to grow indoors my lettuces, my leafy greens, all winter long and not just in the summer. So I bought myself a second bloom spect light that I will put up. That's the light that's shining from behind me up there that I just pointed to, and across the way on my left is a Mars Hydro light. And big price difference, but I think they work pretty much the same. But I'm going to hang this up above this long white table right up there somewhere, and I'm gonna hope to grow greens on the inside, things rich in my vitamins like the spinach that I love and the kale and the Swiss chard. And I'm even gonna try to grow a tomato plant in here. I know, crazy thought. I have this big tub and it's empty, and I can move it out here in the middle, put the big round circular tomato plant in it, and let the water drip into the tub and it won't get my floor wet. I can put up a tomato cage and trellis it, and we will see if we can get some cherry tomatoes or some round, bigger tomatoes through the summer. That would be, or through the winter. That would be so awesome for me. I do have some cucumbers started late. The other ones are already outside producing, but I'm going to move these outside in a bit. I didn't have any success with carrots outside, so I thought, well, maybe my seeds weren't viable. So I planted some purple carrots in here, and we got a few that came through. I've already thinned them out, so if I get 2 or 3 carrots, then I'll know it was a successful pack. Some lemon balm in the back to make teas, and these lettuces have not come up. But over here on the ground level, we have some tomatoes. Those were the little suckers that you pinch off of the different tomato plants I have outside. So I transplanted them in there and hope to grow them up. The orange bell peppers have not sprouted, so they probably aren't going to work. And then I got 2 of these sugar snap peas that I will move downstairs and outside onto the trellis to do that. I thought, well, I'm going to use my space wisely. I'm not investing in a lot more orchids right now. I want to learn how to make food grow successfully when my backyard doesn't have a whole lot of sun. So I thought I'm going to try to utilize this room as much as possible. So we shall see how that turns out. Let me show you some of the new shoots growing on some of my Cattleya type orchids. Just let me switch. We have here some new growth going on, and in the back here, these are some of my newest ones that I just got. Let's see if I can get any closer. Look at that. And then right up front here, where did she go? Right there's a new growth. I'm excited to see these three or four little ones do their thing. Laelia purpurata's got a ways to grow. Getting a new little sheath in this one. What is that? Ruth Soundworth, number 25. just have new shoots growing up all over the place in there. And this one's new. No new flowers other than the red non-orchid there in the back, and the bundle of the New Hope minis. They're needing a drink. It's their day. I'm gonna have to get in here, but they're growing. Always something dying back on them, but I'm excited. Hopefully this this beautiful one, she'll flower for me this winter. She hasn't flowered for me yet. She is, what is she? Dendrobium nestor. So she's got a lot of new roots. And she likes where she's at. This was a back bulb and she is thriving. She's producing her second bulb since I put her on here a couple months ago. And this is another back bulb that, since I put her on, Cork is loving it, and she's growing a new shoot there. I thank you for staying with me and visiting with me and encouraging me. Those of you who've sent me notes and emails, I appreciate it. You really have warmed my heart and kept me going. And I hope that I can keep you going on a time when you're having a blue or a low day. I wish you wellness. I wish you peace. And until we talk again, bye-bye.